Hello students, today I bring for you a new chapter, Organisms and Populations. In this chapter, we are going to solve a total of 35 questions which are coming in the previous NEET exam from 2013 to 2023. So, let's start the first question. Plants offer rewards to animals in the form of pollen and nectar, and the animals facilitate the pollination process. This is an example of option A amensalism, option B competition, option C commensalism, and option D mutualism. So here the answer will be option D mutualism. Explanation: this is an example of mutualism. Mutualism is a type of symbiotic relationship in which both organisms involved benefits. In this case, the plant benefits by having its pollen dispersed by the animal, thus facilitating pollination, and the animal benefits by obtaining food in the form of pollen and nectar. So option D is your answer. Question number second. If there are 250 snails in a pond and within a year their number increases to 2500 by reproduction, what should be their birth rate per snail per year? Okay. Here it is given initial number of snail, that is 250, final number of snail within a year, that is 2500, number of snail population increase, what you have to do, that is 2500 minus 250 equal to 2250. So birth rate per year equal to 250 upon 2250, that is 9 is your answer. Option number B will be your correct answer. Question number third. Statements are given. Statement 1. God's competitive exclusion principle states that two closely related species competing for the same resources cannot coexist indefinitely, and competitively inferior one will be eliminated eventually. ये तो करेक्ट है. Second, in general, carnivores are more adversely affected by competition than herbivores. ये स्टेटमेंट रॉन्ग हो गया, उल्टा होना चाहिए था. herbivores are more adversely affected by competition than carnivores. So यहाँ पर क्या होगा? Statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect or false one. Option B is your answer. Question number 4. Which one of the following statement cannot be connected to predation? Cannot be connected to predation. Okay, cannot दिया गया है. पहला, it helps in maintaining species diversity in a community. दूसरा, it might lead to extinction of a species. Option C, both the integrating species are negatively impacted. And option D, it is necessitated by nature to maintain the ecological balance. So what will be the proper answer that cannot be connected to predation? And that will be option C, both the integrating species are negatively impacted. Explanation: one of the species in predation gains benefit on the expense of the other. Predators help in maintaining species diversity in a community by reducing the intensity of competition among competing prey species. If a predator is too efficient and overexploits its prey, then the prey might become extinct. So option C is your answer. Question number 5. While explaining interspecific interaction of population, positive sign is assigned for beneficial interaction and negative sign is assigned for detrimental interaction, and 0 for neutral interaction. Which of the following interaction can be assigned positive for the one species and negative for another species involved in this interaction? Positive for one species, negative for other species. Predation, amensalism, commensalism, competition. So here the answer will be option A, predation. In predation, one species is benefited whereas the other is harmed. So it is positive negative type of population interaction. Question number 6. If 8 Drosophila in a laboratory population of 80 died during a week, the death rate in the population is individual per Drosophila per death. If 8 Drosophila in a laboratory population of 80 died during a week, death rate कितना है? So here the death rate equal to 8 upon 80, that is 0.1 individuals per Drosophila per week. So answer will be option A, 0.1. Question number 7. In spite of interspecific competition in nature, which mechanism the competing species might have evolved for their survival? Option A, competitive release. Option B, mutualism. Option C, predation. Option D, resource partitioning. So here the answer will be option D, resource partitioning. Explanation. Species facing competition might evolve mechanism that promotes coexistence rather than exclusion. One such mechanism is resource partitioning. Question number 8. Amensalism can be represented as amensalism. In amensalism, one species is destroyed and other species is unaffected. So here, which option is the correct one? Statement D is the answer. One species is inhibited or destroyed or harmed, but other species is unaffected. Option D is your answer. Next, question number 9. In the exponential growth equation, nt equal to n naught ert, E represents the base of exponential logarithm, the base of natural logarithm, the base of geometric logarithm, and the base of number logarithm. Here E represents the base of natural logarithm. Option B will be your answer, where nt represents the population density after time t, and n naught represents the initial population, r is the growth rate, and t equal to time. Okay, so here E represents the option B, base of natural logarithm. Next is your matching. Okay. Allen's rule, physiological adaptation, behavioral adaptation, biochemical adaptation. एंड लिस्ट 2 में दिया गया है कंगारू कैट, डेजर्ट लिजर्ड, मैराइन फिश एट डेप्थ एंड पोलर सील. फर्स्ट वन, एलेंस रूल. एलेंस रूल इज कनेक्टेड टू ऑप्शन नंबर 4, पोलर सील. फिजियोलॉजिकल एडेप्टेशन कनेक्टेड टू कंगारू रेट. behavioral adaptation connected to desert lizard, and biochemical adaptation connected to marine fish at depth. Explanation. पहले ऑप्शन चूज कर ले, उसके बाद एक्सप्लेनेशन की तरफ आएंगे. तो आपका आंसर हो रहा है 4, 1, 2, 3. ऑप्शन ए विल बी योर आंसर. सॉरी, 4, 1, 2, 3 means option B is your answer. Okay. Explanation. Allen's rule in an ecogeographical rule which states that the limbs, ears and other appendages of an animal living in colder climate are shorter than that of animal of same species living in the warmer region. Desert lizard adapted to desert climate. They require less water, adapt to hide in soil and their mimicry. Deep sea marine animals physiologically changed according to depth of sea like biomolecule composition. These changes are permanent. So here option B is your answer. Next, question number 11. Ascension region type questions. Ascension: a person goes to high altitude and experiences altitude sickness with symptoms like breathing difficulty and heart palpitations. Reason: due to low atmospheric pressure at high altitude, the body does not get sufficient oxygen. Here, both are the correct one, and reason is properly explained the assertion. So here the answer will be option D. Okay, both are A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 12. Which of the following is not an attribute of a population? Natality, motility, species interaction, sex ratio. So here the answer will be option C, species interaction. Because in a population, natality, motility and sex ratio all are play an important role except the species interaction. Because species interaction is not a population trait. क्वेश्चन नंबर 13 मैचिंग दिया गया है. देखो, herbivorous plants, mycorrhiza, sheep cattle, orchid tree. Commensalism, mutualism, predation, competition. So first of all, herbivorous plant. Herbivorous plant is connected to predation. Mycorrhiza plant connected to mutualism. Sheep cattle connected to competition. Orchid tree commensalism. So according to this, 3, 2, 4 and 1, option A is your answer. Okay, option A is your answer. Explanation: herbivores are animals that eat plant and are classified as such. Predation can be seen in several situations. Mycorrhiza are fungus that form connection with the roots of higher plants. They demonstrate mutualism, and because the sheep and the cattle are competing for food, this is an example of competition interaction, and commensalism is demonstrated by an orchid growing as an epiphyte on a mango branch. So option A is your answer. Question number 14. The impact of immigration on population density is both positive and negative. ये तो गलत होगा. न्यूट्रलाइज्ड बाय नाटिलिटी, ये भी रॉन्ग होगा. इमिग्रेशन के बारे में पूछा है. और की तरफ आते हैं. देखो, ऑप्शन सी पॉजिटिव. यस, पॉजिटिव होगा आपका आंसर. नेगेटिव रॉन्ग वन. ओके, इमिग्रेशन किसे कहेंगे? द नंबर ऑफ इंडिविजुअल्स ऑफ द सेम स्पेसीज हु अराइव्ड इन द हैबिटेट फ्रॉम एल्सवेयर ड्यूरिंग द टाइम पीरियड अंडर कंसिडरेशन इज रिफर्ड टू एज इमिग्रेशन. The increase in population density is aided by immigration. So option C is your answer, positive. Okay. 15 मैचिंग दिया गया. देखो, column 1, column 2. Saprophyte, parasite, lichens, mycorrhiza, symbiotic association with fungi, with plant root, decomposition of dead organic material, living on plant or animals, symbiotic association of algae and fungi. तो पहला, saprophyte connected to decomposition of dead organic materials. Parasites living on plants or animals. Lichens are symbiotic association of algae and fungus. Mycorrhiza is the symbiotic association of fungus with higher plant roots. Option 1. So according to this, second, third, fourth, first. Second, third, fourth, first, option number D is your answer. Okay. Next, question number 16. Niche क्या होता है? All the biological factors in the organism environment, the physical space where an organism live, the range of temperature that the organism needs to live, the functional role played by the organism where it lives. So niche is a option number D, the functional role played by the organism where it lives. Option D is the answer. Explanation. An ecological need shows how an organism or population react to resource distribution and the overall environment. So D option is the correct answer. Question number 17. Natality refers to death rate, birth rate, number of individuals leaving the habitat, number of individuals entering a habitat. So natality means option number B, birth rate. The natality or birth rate is the ratio of number of birth to the population size. So option number B is the answer. Question number 18. Which is one of the following plants shows a very close relationship with a species of moth where none of the two can complete its life cycle without the other? So here बात आ रही है moth की, तो क्या होगा आंसर? Your answer will be option B, yucca plant. Explanation. Yucca blossoms are pollinated by no other species except the moth, and yucca moth larvae eat exclusively on yucca seeds. As a result, they exhibit a symbiotic interaction. So B option is the correct answer. Question number 19. In a growing population of a country, option A, pre-reproductive individuals are more than the reproductive individuals. Option B, reproductive individuals are less than the post-reproductive individuals. Option C, reproductive and pre-reproductive individuals are equal in number. And option D, pre-reproductive individuals are less than the reproductive individuals. So here the answer will be option number A, that is pre-reproductive individuals are more than reproductive individuals. Okay. Upright pyramid of population growth shown in here, that are pre-reproductive more than reproductive age and reproductive age is more than post-reproductive age. Question number 20. Which one of the following population interaction is widely used in medical science for the population of antibiotics? Production of antibiotics. Commensalism, mutualism, parasitism, amensalism. So here the answer will be option number D, amensalism. Why amensalism is used? Amensalism means one species will be harmed or will be destroyed or will be died, but the other species have no effect on that. So amensalism is a sort of connection in which one party gets damaged while the other is untouched. Antibiotics are damaging the germs, yet they have no effect on humans. So amensalism means negative and zero. So option D is your answer. Question number 21. Plant which produce characteristics pneumatophores and so vivipary belongs to. Plants which produce characteristics pneumatophores and so vivipary belongs to mesophytes, halophytes, psammophytes and hydrophytes. So here the answer will be option number B, halophytes. Explanation. In saline soil, halophytes demonstrate vivipary, that is in situ seed germination, and pneumatophore, that is gaseous exchange. So option B is the answer, halophytes. Question number 22. Mycorrhiza are the examples of fungistatis, amensalism, antibiosis, mutualism. Simple. Mycorrhiza are the examples of mutualism because mycorrhiza is a symbiotic interaction of fungus with the root of higher plants. So mutualism is the answer. 23. Asymptote in a logistic growth curve is obtained when? Asymptote in a logistic growth curve is obtained when the value of R approaches 0, K equal to N, K greater than N, K smaller than N. So here the answer will be option number B, K equal to N. K matlab carrying capacity equal to number of individuals, then that logistic growth curve is called asymptote growth curve. So B option is the correct answer. Question number 24. In a hypothetical population of 100 individuals having R equal to 0.5 per female per year, what will be the population size in 6 years with E equal to 2.72 showing exponential rate of growth. तो एक हाइपोथेटिकल पॉपुलेशन में 100 इंडिविजुअल्स हैविंग आर का मतलब क्या कहा था मैंने, आर इक्वल टू ग्रोथ रेट इक्वल टू 0.5 पर फीमेल पर ईयर. So what will be the population size in 6 year with E equal to 2.72. तो यहाँ पर आपका इनिशियल पॉपुलेशन मीन्स N नॉट इक्वल टू 100, R इक्वल टू 0.5, R क्या है, ग्रोथ रेट है, T टाइम इक्वल टू 6 ईयर, where E equal to base of natural number, natural algorithm, that is 2.72, and coming to the equation or the formula, NT equal to N naught ERT. NT मैंने भी कहा था आपको पॉपुलेशन डेंसिटी आफ्टर टाइम t. सो NT इक्वल टू 100 मल्टीप्लाई 2.72 जो कि E का वैल्यू था, और आपके पास आ गया RT. R का वैल्यू कितना था, 0.5 मल्टीप्लाई 6. सो 100 इंटू 2.72 टू द पावर 3. सो 100 इंटू 20.12. सो आपका पॉपुलेशन डेंसिटी आफ्टर टाइम t इक्वल टू NT इक्वल टू 2012. This is the answer, option D. Next, question number 25. The principle of competitive exclusion was stated by. Competitive exclusion was stated by option number D, G.F. Gauss. Explanation: G.F. Gauss established the competitive exclusion principle. According to Gauss' competitive exclusion principle, two closely related species competing for the same resources cannot coexist indefinitely, and the competitively inferior species will eventually be eliminated. So, option D is your answer. If positive sign is assigned to beneficial interaction, negative sign to detrimental, and zero sign to neutral interaction, then the population interaction represented by positive negative refers to. Positive negative means one species benefited, other will be harmed. Commensalism, parasitism, mutualism, amensalism. So here the answer will be option B, parasitism. Okay. Commensalism के लिए क्या होगा सिंबल? कमेंसलिज्म के लिए आपका आ जाएगा पॉजिटिव एंड जीरो. सेम उसी तरह आपका म्यूचुअलिज्म पॉजिटिव पॉजिटिव, अमेंसलिज्म नेगेटिव एंड जीरो. और आपका आएगा, अगर कंपटीशन की बात करेंगे तो दोनों नेगेटिव रहेगा, कंपीट कर रहे हैं दोनों तो किसी को भी फायदा नहीं होगा. प्रिडेशन की बात करेंगे तो पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव की बात होगा, parasitism positive negative. So B option is the correct answer. 27. It is much easier for a small animal to run uphill than for a large animal because it is option A, it is easier to carry a small body weight. Option B, smaller animals have a higher metabolic rate. Option C, smaller animals have a lower oxygen requirement. Option D, the efficiency of muscles in large animals is less than in the small animals. So here the answer will be option number B, small animals have a higher metabolic rate. B is the answer, because little animals have a faster metabolic rate than large animals. Running uphill is significantly easier for them. So B is the answer. Question number 28. When does the growth rate of a population following the logistic model equals 0? The logistic model is given as dn upon dt equal to rn into 1 minus n upon k. यहाँ पर पूछ रहा है किस टाइम पर ग्रोथ रेट ऑफ पॉपुलेशन लॉजिस्टिक मॉडल इक्वल टू 0 होगा. ऑप्शन है when n upon k equal to exactly 1. Option B, when n nears the carrying capacity of the habitat. Third, when n upon k equals to 0. Fourth, when death rate is greater than birth rate. So here the answer will be option A, when n upon k is exactly 1. Okay. 29 question number. Gauss' principle of competitive exclusion states that more abundant species will exclude the less abundant species through competition. Competition for the same resources excludes species having different food preferences. Option C. No two species can occupy the same niche indefinitely for the same limiting resources. And fourth, larger organisms exclude smaller or one through competition. तो मेन पॉइंट क्या होगा? ऑप्शन सी इज योर आंसर. ओके. क्वेश्चन नंबर 30. Most animals are tree dwellers in a temperature deciduous forest, tropical rainforest, coniferous forest, thorn woodland. Most animals are tree dwellers in a option B tropical rainforest, option B. Okay. Question number 31. In which of the following interaction both partners are adversely affected? Both are affected. So here the answer will be predation नहीं होगा, parasitism नहीं होगा, क्योंकि इसमें एक पॉजिटिव तो दूसरा नेगेटिव रहता है इन दोनों में, है ना. म्यूचुअलिज्म में दोनों पॉजिटिव आ जाते हैं तो ये भी नहीं होगा. और फिर आपका कौन बचा? फोर्थ ऑप्शन कंपटीशन. कंपटीशन में होता है दोनों नेगेटिव. ओके. सो डी इज द आंसर. 32. Just as a person moving from Delhi to Simla to escape the heat for the duration of hot summer, thousands of migratory birds from Siberia and other extreme cold northern region move to. किस जगह पर आते हैं? ऑप्शन ए क्योलाडो नेशनल पार्क, ऑप्शन बी वेस्टर्न घाट, ऑप्शन सी मेघालय, ऑप्शन डी कॉर्बेट नेशनल पार्क. सो हियर योर आंसर विल बी ऑप्शन ए क्योलाडो नेशनल पार्क, which is situated in the Bharatpur in Rajasthan. Okay, Colorado National Park. Option A is the answer. 33. Which of the following are likely to be present in deep sea water? Saprophytic fungi, archibacteria, eubacteria, blue-green algae. So here the answer will be option B, archibacteria, because archibacteria thrives in hot spring and deep sea hydrothermal vent. So B option is the correct answer. 34. A biologist studied the population of rat in a barn. He found that average natality was 250, average mortality was 240, immigration 20, emigration 30. The net increase in population is. सिंपल है. क्या होगा? फॉर्मूला लगा दो ना. आपका फॉर्मूला क्या होगा? B प्लस आई मतलब कि बर्थ रेट प्लस एमिग्रेशन माइनस डेथ रेट प्लस ई. अब डाल दो यहां पर वैल्यू. बी इक्वल टू बर्थ रेट कितना हुआ? बर्थ रेट मतलब नाटिलिटी 250 प्लस इमिग्रेशन कितना हुआ? 20. टोटल हो गया 270. तो यहां पर आपका आ गया 270 माइनस डेथ रेट कितना हुआ? मोर्टलिटी 240 एंड एमिग्रेशन कितना हुआ? 30. यहां पर भी 270 होगा और जिसकी वजह से क्या होगा आंसर? नेट इंक्रीज पॉपुलेशन इज 0 होगा आंसर आपका. क्लियर है? ऑप्शन ए 0 इज द आंसर. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 35. Last question of this chapter. A sedentary sea anemone gets attached to the shell lining of hermit crab. The association is. A sedentary sea anemone gets attached to the shell lining of hermit crab. This association is amensalism, ectoparasitism, symbiosis, commensalism. So here the answer will be option number option number D, commensalism. Okay. And with this, we have completed all 35 questions of this chapter, Organisms and Populations. I hope this video will helpful to you for your preparation in the upcoming NEET exam. I will bring new chapters in my next video. Till then, thank you. Jai Jagannath.